Hi, welcome to Bonita's Kitchen and thank you for joining us. Today I'm excited to bring to you another recipe you can cook outside on your grill, and it's called cream of broccoli potatoes. This has been a hot summer for most people around the world, and I'm getting a lot of conversations happening throughout all of our shows asking for recipes that you can cook outside, and I've put a nice few up there that I will share for you. But this one today is a quick and easy recipe, and while you're outside grilling, you're gonna be cooking this on that grill with you. So if this interests you and you'd like to know more, stick around and let's get started. As you can see here, this is another recipe I'm going to be cooking on my cast iron pan. I'm going to share you a link to cast iron pans if you're interested in getting one, because you can never have too much goodness that you can cook in this here. Is absolutely amazing. I got a potato here. I'm going to just cut off the bad spots on it and leave the skin on, but you can peel it if you want to, and all you pretty much got to do is slice it real thin. You can do it with your knife, which for me will take forever, just like this, or if you got one of these trusty little cutters, just cut it down and make small pieces of potato like this, almost like you would for your scallop potatoes. So as you can see here, I've got about 5-6 potatoes cut up, and I soak them. You can anywhere from 5 minutes or overnight if you want to prepare this the next day and you didn't want a whole lot of fuss. What I'm going to do is drain this cold water off of this, and I'm going to show you how to layer it. I got a medium to a large onion here cut into little slices like that. So pretty much what you're going to do in your cast iron pan, it's not necessary to grease it, because mine is always greased anyway, because that's how I season it at the end of my use of that day of using it. So you're just going to layer those pieces of sliced potato, then layer again the onion. Keep doing that until it's all in there equally. So normally I would say season in between, but in this case everything is going to go into a container. I got a measuring cup there with 2 cups of milk. You can also use cream, and I'm going to be using so I get some room here. So my milk is 2 cups. I'm going to be putting in there a teaspoonful of sea salt, a teaspoonful of onion powder. It's pretty humid here today. We got a beautiful day, but the humidity is pretty high. This is a good day for cooking outside, eh, Raymond, on that barbecue.
All the time, yes.
I got 1 teaspoonful of black pepper. You could use white pepper. 2 tablespoonfuls or a little bit more of some melted butter or margarine. I also got here a cup of crispy onions. You can buy them at the store. You can crisp them yourself in the pot and have that done a little bit in advance. It doesn't matter if they're not even crispy, but this is for the topping, for the second stage of making this delicious meal. This is a package of cream of broccoli soup mix. Now you can get this in your stores, and I'm going to use a half a pack of this. If you got no access to this, you could replace this here with a couple of tablespoonfuls of flour put into your container here, and you can chop up or grate some broccoli. That's entirely up to you. But this soup mix here got cornstarch, it's got some flour and other delicious ingredients, but this is just a shortcut for making this. So once you put it in this container, mix it all together, and then I'll show you what's next. So after you got everything, all that goodness mixed in there, just pour it over and sort of have it where it's going in and around all of that potato and onion. So this is why I said you don't need to season it in between, because even during, so this is going to cook out on your grill, and again just the typical little rock grilling that I showed you back with a couple of more videos on the pizza video and of course on our cobbler video. You can also, if you don't have access to rocks, fist-sized rocks, you could use a tin vegetable container that you would grill your vegetables on your grill. So that's all you need to do there. Now I'm going to take this out to my barbecue. And before we go to the grill, I'm going to take off some of that green onion and put in there, because you want all that onion flavor going in there. I know it's all about broccoli, and you could put fresh broccoli in with this if you want to, but a recipe that I've put together for us here today just contains the broccoli, cream of broccoli soup mix. And again, like you said, if you don't want to use that, you can go with the grated broccoli and some flour mixture. So now I'm going to be taking this out to our grill, and I'll tell you for how long and what temperature. So pretty much same goes for this recipe. You turn on your barbecue, you put your dials up on a low till it gets to a medium 400 degrees Fahrenheit, a medium heat, not a medium heat, it's a pretty hot heat. And we're going to be using a piece of foil wrap to go over the top of this cast iron pan, and then we'll put it in on the rocks, and I'll show you that. So after it reached its 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and the temperatures would vary, and if it gets like it's starting to go to the 500 degree, just lift your lid a little and that would take down that heat. Again, shift your dials to low, and even if you got to turn 2 of them off, if you got 4 dials on your grill, and put down the lid and let it cook for 15 minutes without opening the door. Okay, so I'm going to lift up the lid, which is a little bit of a reach for me, and I'm going to take off the foil, and now we're just going to give it a little mixing with the spoon, and I'll show you that. Pretty much this is starting to cook nice and it's all softening there, so I'm just going to give it a little stirring like this to equally coat the potatoes with that delicious broccoli, cream of broccoli sauce. And then if you need another little bit of liquid, you could put some more milk. Don't let it go dry, because that's a part of it, that's what's going to make that goodness. And then we're going to take our onion mixture and sprinkle over the top, and we're going to leave it like that now. We're not going to stir it anymore, and we're just going to put the foil wrap back over it, and then keep it in there for another 10 minutes on a very low heat. Now, this is the big reveal. Alright, so we got some codfish, pan-fried codfish over there, thanks to our friend Roger and our friend Paula for gifting us that beautiful cast iron pan. So now, here we are. This is our cream of broccoli, potatoes, pan-fried fish, Raymond. I think we're in royalty here today.
I was just thinking there then, you know, that if the weather would stay like this every day, I could picture cooking outside.
Every day.
I'll rephrase that. I could picture videoing
outside every day.
You outside every day. Yeah.
Nice. Now I'm going to take off a little taste and we'll show you what that looks like. So now I'm sure that you folks can see yourself making this summer. I got to do a little balancing act there. My cast iron is a little bit off that rock. Get back here. Okay. And I'm going to scoop up some of that potato. Just look. Oh my gosh. Can you just see having this tonight for your supper? And I'm going to scoop up as well a piece of this cod. Oh my gosh, look, it's falling apart. And some of those peas. Now here it is. As good as it gets. And I can't wait to have a taste.
Too good to eat.
I know, I can't resist. We're going to sit down and have this meal here now, but I'm going to have a little taste without burning my face off. I'm not going to drop the spoon, delicious, or fork, because I'll drop my plate. Absolutely delicious. I can't wait for you to make it. This is an easy recipe that you can cook outside on your grill, or you can bake it in the oven. Again, I'll share a link with you how to get one of those cast iron pans, and as well to the recipe for our cream of broccoli potatoes. I can't resist to have another taste. I'm going to dig into that cod as well, but those potatoes you can have this summer or winter, it doesn't matter when you cook it, and have it with your barbecue and steak, pork chops, or a burger. Doesn't matter, you will love it. Also, I'll share this recipe with you on our website, www.bonitaskitchen.com, our Facebook page, and of course right here on YouTube. Of course, I'm going to give our recipe here today a 2 thumbs up. I'm going to thank each and every one of you for stopping by, checking out our recipe and all of our recipes to date. And again, we won't take any more of your time. We know it's precious. On behalf of myself, Raymond, and our team here at Bonita's Kitchen, and from our kitchen to yours, you have a wonderful day. If you're visiting Newfoundland and Labrador, don't forget to include the beautiful town of Portagrave in your travels, and visit us again on Bonita's Kitchen.
Join us by the sea, a journey in culinary, always an open door. Bonita's Kitchen to yours.